Well, good morning from Canadian Creek Ranch. We are here checking the beehives to see how they're doing. About 45 days ago, I put in some Epivar strips and it's time to pull them out. And while we're pulling them out, we are going to check and see how the bees are doing. Let's see here. Let's pull this first frame out. Doesn't look like there's anything on this. If I can get the propolis broke loose here. It is stuck in pretty tight, which it is cold this morning, so that's probably a lot of the reason why. And I think, yeah, they're not doing much on these frames. I want to pull these little frames out, and I'll show you the purpose of it here after we get into the hive really good, because they're just up here high in the hive, which there's no need for them, because they're just hanging out up here. I guess it's probably warmer up here in the top, closer to the sunlight. So let's see if we can go ahead and remove a bunch of this stuff. And you notice I'm not using a smoker because this is kind of a new hive. They're small. They're pretty docile bunch of bees. Now, try to shake them all off of here. They are starting to get a little upset, but that's fine. Somebody go breaking into my house, I'd be mad too. And it looks like they're doing really, really good. Staying pretty healthy. Got lots of coma growing. Just never made it up to the super this year, but that's fine for a new hive. Alright, take off the super here, which that gets us down to where I need to be, which is taking these little strip out for the, put that in my bucket. And let me look down in here. I'd like to check a couple of these hives down low, if I can. I don't want to mess up the beetle trap there. Let's see what we're doing here. See if we can get this to come up without tearing it up. Because what I'm looking for is some, see if there's any eggs being laid in the fall. Because those eggs are what's going to see us through till next spring. Boy, they've got it glued in tight there. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get it out without tearing it up, and I sure don't want to do that. Here we're starting to get it. Not the proper way to take it loose here in the center, but that's the only place I can get it to break loose. We just want to check the one is all. Let me grab this here. And looks like they're still capping honey. I don't see anything good in here. But as thick as they are, I'm assuming that the queen is probably down in the bottom and hopefully still laying eggs. That one is full. That side's pretty full. I see him bridging over there. Okay. Let's see if we can move a little bit. All right, well, I'm going to assume as busy as they are and starting to get a little aggressive, and as many, I'm going to assume that the queen is doing her job. I'll start putting this back together. Now this is where I'm going to kind of change it up a little bit. I'm going to put the inner cover right here. Let's see, nope. We got to put this, yeah, the inner cover goes on. Then we're going to take this sugar water, set it right there. It has a little bit of Honey Bee Healthy with it. And then this inspection is pretty much done with. So if you have any questions, make sure you leave it in the comments. Like and subscribe to the channel. And help us get to 1,000 subscribers. So, as from Canadian Creek Ranch, we say thank you for watching.